Find the value of 3 times 4 times all the way up to 97 times 98 mod 101. For this, we want to use Wilson's theorem that states that for a prime number p minus 1 factorial is congruent to negative 1 mod p. For us, we're going to use p as 101. So we have 100 factorial is congruent to negative 1 mod 101. But notice that we don't have 100 factorial. What we have is basically 98 factorial except the 2. So we have to divide this by 2. So let's get it in that form. So first, why don't we write this as, so 100 factorial is the same thing as 100 times 99 times 98 factorial, which is still congruent to negative 1 mod 101. Now, 100 is congruent to negative 1 mod 101, and then 99 is congruent to negative 2 mod 101. So you can use a product rule here, basically saying that these two guys are equivalent, or congruent rather, to 2 mod 101. So then we're going to replace 100 times 99 with just 2. So you have 2 times 98 factorial is congruent to negative 1 mod 101. Notice that we want 98 factorial over 2. So in order to do that, we will divide by 2 twice. So let's divide by 2 first. When you divide by 2, you're really multiplying by the inverse of 2. So if you multiply the outside, you have to multiply the inside. So these will cancel, and you're left with 98 factorial is congruent to negative 1 times inverse of 2 mod 101. So now what we have to do is solve for inverse of 2. And what we need to do is say, okay, solve for x such that 2x is congruent to 1 mod 101. And this one is simple enough because 2x is going to be an even number. So which even number is 1 greater than 101? Well, clearly that's 102. So 102 is congruent to 1 mod 101, which means x has to be 51. So this becomes 51 times negative 1, which is negative 51 mod 101, and then negative 51 mod 101, you just add these two and you get 50. So it's 50 mod 101. Now finally, we need to divide by 2, because that's what we said this was equivalent to, the original problem. So we have to again multiply by inverse of 2. Or you can think of this as multiplying by 1/2. So it doesn't matter how you think about it. On the left side, we have 98 factorial over 2. And then we're just going to take half of 50. That's going to be 25. And recall that 98 factorial over 2 was 3 times 4 times all the way up to 97 times 98. And that is congruent to 25 mod 101. And so 25 is going to be our final answer.